fishing in a pond. What's the difference between a lake and a river? Because there's no current.
Well, in a lake, you just want to cast out and then do a strip in and retrieve your fly. When you're in a river, you want to cast slightly upstream and then let your fly guide down into the stream.
I don't think my fly is working and I'm not catching anything. Do you think I could change it?
Yep. So what you're doing is using a dry fly, so I'll just change that up for you and show you a wet fly. So what you just want to do is clip the line. And then what you can do is just take another fly. And then what you just want to do is do a regular fishing knot. Or if you're using a fly like this, so you feed the line through the eye, and you just want to make a small loop with your finger and then hold it there. And then push the fly through the loop. And then you just want to make sure that knot is nice and tight, just like that. And then you just want to clip the excess line near the top, and you're ready to go.
Thanks. I noticed you didn't bring a tackle box. Do you need one?
No, my tackle box is pretty much this vest. I keep all my flies in little pockets and little cases, so when you're fly fishing, you don't want to be carrying around tackle boxes, usually moving up and down streams. So you want to keep stuff as light as possible and in lots of pockets. Up here I have snips for cutting my line. Instead of using your teeth, it's a much better option. Here I've got pliers for removing hooks from fish's mouth if they have teeth or if it's too far down. This here is small weights and small hooks. So I keep these if I need to use weight. So just small little weights that can be added. And here I have a knife. I always like to carry a knife when I'm fishing. It's always good to have if you end up getting lost somewhere. It's a good necessity to have when you're fishing.
Where do you keep your fishing license?
Well, I actually don't need a fishing license at this age. I'm only 16, so you actually don't need a fishing license until you're 18. But after that, you definitely need to have one on you at all times. So in starting off setting up your fly rod, you want to set up your reel with some backing, which is this white line here that's braided. And you want to connect that to your fly line with either a blood knot or a simple water knot. And then from there, you connect it to your leader. So now that we've all got this reeled in, your fly line is connected to your leader, which is a tapered piece of fishing line that is just connected with a simple loop to your fly line. Your leader usually should be about 9 feet, is usually standard. From there, you like to connect it to a light tippet. So instead of using up your whole leader, you tie your tippet on and then you tie your fly to that.
That's the tippet there?
Yep, so it goes from a little bit thinner here. That goes down. You want to keep a good, I've only got about 2 feet here. You want to keep a good 4 feet usually on a leader. And then from there it goes down to your fly.
What if I catch a fish? What do I do?
Well, with any fishing, you want to set the hook, which is a slight tug on the rod. But if it's a small fish, when fighting it with fly line, you can just strip like you normally would and hold it in your fingers. But if you do get a bigger fish, you want to put it right on the line so there's not as much strain on your fingers if it decides to run. Fight it like that.
The good thing about Glen Haffey is that it isn't only for fly fishing. You can bring your spinning rod with you, just in case you're not catching anything.
We want to thank Mr. Ed Patterson for being on My Backyard today, and also Alex Foster. Thanks for being on My Backyard.
What's in your backyard?